Welcome, boys and girls, to another movie review on this channel. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded over the last few days. We've had some internet problems, so I couldn't be able to get a video up, but uploads are back up to normal now, so I'm hitting you guys with a movie review and then later today with a short horror movie reaction, because I want to try and bring those back for you guys. I look weird in a long sleeve shirt, I don't know why, but yeah, I'm also wearing a hat because my hair is still a mess. I'm hoping it to get cut tomorrow, so yeah. As you can tell by the title, this movie review is on Driller Killer. I did watch it the other night in my box set, which I have somewhere. There it is. Got it in this box of the bands. It's got loads and loads of horror films, but that's the film I'm doing it on today, The Driller Killer. When was it made? 1979. This box is mostly you might as well get on the box set, box of the band. It was like previous banned films in the UK because we were just little girls about horror films back then. It was like, oh no, someone's just got a drill for the head. Ban this movie, and it's like half the movies you see today, and it's like what was we going through to ban films like these? Like, these are some of the most, to me, like the most creative and in a way sort of disturbing, because what happens in this film, it's like anybody could do this. Like, how hard is it to run around with a drill killing people? It's like, yeah, but yeah, like I said, that was made in 1979. There was rumours, well, they was doing a remake for it in 2007, I think it was, but the whole production got shut down due to not being able to find the original people for copyright stuff, so they would never been able to film it. But I would love to see this film remade. I would love to see an up-to-date version of this film, possibly not in New York. I think it'll be more settled in London of today, I think, the way this film is based. But yeah, before we get into it, if we can name 15 likes to this video, that'd be amazing. Please hit that subscribe button and join the Potato Men Army today. And I'd like to quickly say thank you guys for the support that you're giving on the Haunted Exploring video. You guys are absolutely amazing supporting that. If you're interested in it, you can click an eye or put that pops up on the screen, or you can click on it down below in the description. Sorry, I just burped. I did just have dinner. I hate recording after I've eaten something. It just makes me bloated, I'm sorry. But yeah, like I said, please hit that subscribe button down below and join the Potato Men Army today. We are 8 subscribers away from 700 subscribers, so if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, get them all to join the Potato Men Army, and let's grow together. So yeah, I'm going to quickly jump into the plot. I'm going to have like maybe some pictures or a video rolling in the background while I speak about the plot, and then I'll get into my opinion of the movie. So yeah, let's get into the plot. Reno is an artist struggling to survive in New York City. He draws inspiration from scenes of daily street life and occasional random violence. Under pressure to finish his oft-delayed grand masterpiece, his psychotic alter ego takes over and he begins killing random vagrants to boost his creativity. Not quite realising that it is happening in reality, when an art dealer grimly rejects Reno's finished masterpiece, Reno's mental condition quickly deteriorates. One of those words. But yeah, like I just said from the plot, it is based on Reno, the main character. He's an artist, he's painting like everything, he goes around all day. There's a scene in the movie where someone just randomly gets stabbed and no one even helps. It's like, help him! And it's like, and then that gives you, once you see that, you kind of get the feeling for where this movie's going to lead into. And yeah, he's a painter, and he's just trying to make this massive picture of this buffalo, and he's trying to sell it to an artist, but obviously a person who has to paint to make money is going to get into debt, so he gets into debt with him, gets into debt with the landlords and stuff like that, and it all just goes downhill. And yeah, he has a psychotic alter ego. There's something always there in his head that just one day will flip. Whether we all have it, we don't know. I've never thought like, let's kill someone, but I don't know. It could flip on any time. I could flip now and throw that dumbbell at someone's head. But yeah. But look, the way this film was made, to me, it feel, in my head, it's creative. It's the way it is. It's like, he's a painter and he's just trying to find different ways to express his feelings. But I'm sounding weird and dark. But in a way, I can see why people were worried about the film back then, because the stuff he does in this, anybody can do it. But that's what makes it good. It's how simple it is to just go around and kill someone. It's just so Jesus Christ, it's so, I mean, that was America back then as well. Every crap happens in America. I think that's why it would be a good setting for London if they remade it. So much stuff happens over in London and it's just absolutely mental. But yeah, the killings in this film's great. The music I really do like in it. But yeah, because it's 1979, you got like your full screen. Like imagine this whole thing you can see on your screen. That's my TV screen, and my face is the film. That's how big the film looks on my TV, and it's that old I can't even get an up-to-date picture. But maybe I might gotta buy it on Blu-ray, because they're just normal DVDs. I hate old DVDs. But yeah, I did really enjoy this film. I loved the killing, the way the plot got into it. You stayed with it and never took your eyes off this film. You're just watching it, staying glued to it, and you're just like, what's he gonna do next? What? Stop painting this buffalo! But yeah, this might be up there with maybe, I wouldn't say up there with one of my favourite horrors. I'll say it's up there with, like, that's classed as the video nasties. It's like that box has got how many in here? 4, 7. So I'd say, do you know what? I might try and do a review on each one of these films. Let me know if you want to see that, guys. I might do a review on each one of these films. But yeah, I'd say it's maybe up there with one of the, because the way it's just the way it's filmed. If you've ever seen Basket Case, it's sort of filmed like that, and how it just draws you in. But I really did enjoy this film. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 potatoes. 7 out of 10 potatoes out of 10. No, 7 potatoes out of 10 potatoes. It's like, is it 7 out of 10 potatoes? So yes, 7 out of 10 I think is a good rating for this. But yeah, I'm going to quickly get into a spoiler section. So if you guys have enjoyed this review, please smash that like button. Comment down below what you thought. But yeah, if you don't want to watch it after this bit, click away from the video now. Hope you guys have enjoyed. But now it's time for the spoiler section. Boom! But yeah. So if you're watching this, it's your fault you're watching this. This is the spoiler section. But yeah, what I liked with this movie is, like I said, how he could just run around with a drill. He just picks up a drill and carries it around. So what's it, like a part pack or something? It's where you carry like a pack around with you and you can just use it anywhere. It's like a portable charger back in the 70s, which was like huge. But yeah, how he just can run around and he kills homeless people because he says that he does not want to ever become a homeless person, because he sees what happens to homeless people. They all get killed. Like in America around that time, they were just trying to rid them off the street, just off them all the time. And yeah, he swears to himself that he'll never become it. So his alter ego, he's like, do you know what? You're an artist, create something. And that's putting a drill into people's schools. And my light just gone off on my telly. But that's putting a drill into people's schools, bellies, chasing them down the street. I mean, there's one scene which I absolutely loved. It made me laugh because he's like drunk. There's a drunk homeless man, and he's just trying to annoy these two people at the bus stop. But then you're like, I hope he dies because he's so annoying. But then he just sneaks up at him and like you got this small crack on the bus stop and he literally puts the drill through this like crack into the bloke's spine and just goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That bloke can't move now because that drill's in his spine. Or as soon as something hits your spine, you're screwed. And he's in between a crack on the bus stop, so he's just going up and down like a bloody Jack in the Box. There was something, I remember something, there's something that's like all the time, but I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I can see why he got banned because of just how simple it is to go around and use a drill on somebody. And the iconic, obviously, the cover of the film where the drill going into the dude's forehead, that looked really good. So that just actually looked like he put a drill into his head. I mean, that's why I like a lot of these old-fashioned films, especially when they're not high budget, and how good they make it look and realistic. Films like Driller Killer, Cannibal Holocaust, there's another one on here as well, Zombie Flesh Eaters. That looked really good, and that might be one of my favourite zombie films, just because how low budget it is. I'm trying to make it look the best, and then you're looking at it like, it's actually, did he just actually drill a hole in his head? But yeah, and then his ego just intensifies and intensifies. He goes out to a party, his girlfriend's obviously going out with one of the lovers, I think she is, I ain't too sure, at this band that's practicing and stuff, and he runs off and literally gets on a train and mows down about 10 homeless people. Like, you'll see him sitting there and be like, dead, 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 dead. Oh, you're around the corner, dead. He actually runs up to 2 homeless people sitting there speaking to each other. He'll drill one and the other's just sitting there like, and then he gets drilled, and it's just like, do you really sit there and do that? I don't even know what I just looked like doing that. I was looking at the wall and I just saw a glimpse of myself doing it. I'm just like, great. I look like a muppet. What? Yeah, then the painter says no to his picture because apparently it's not great enough. I thought it was a cool picture, I would have bought it. Don't know how much he would have paid for it though. Maybe if he stuck a penis in his butt. You'll understand if you watch the film. But yeah, once he says no, that just absolutely drives him crazy. He's just losing his mind. His girlfriend leaves him. That's just messing with his mind even more. And then he obviously calls the painter back and does his own artwork on him. And yeah, but I'm not. That's all I'm going to speak about this film. That's what I thought was good about it. Like the creative way he done it. Like with the artist, how he called him back to show this is art. You getting pinned up that wall with a drill through your chest. But yeah, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this bit. I love doing these movie reviews for you guys. If you would like to see another film off here, I'll quickly scan through these. There's, I don't know if this is backwards or forwards, but there's Nightmares of a Damaged Brain, Last House on the Left, no, I've already done Evil Dead, Zombie Flesh Eaters and Spit on Your Grave. If you'd like to see one of them, comment it down below. But if you have a horror movie that you would like reviewed and you want to see my opinion, let me know in the comment section below. You can follow me over on social media, let me know over Twitter or somewhere like that. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been dominating Spud. I love you, Potato Man Army. And like always, don't forget to stay Starchy.